Hi guys, Nicholas here at Online Calisthenics, and today we're going to talk about the Summer Body Challenge. We will cover great exercises that will increase your cardio, get you lean, and build solid muscles. We are going to start with the jump rope. If you are not jump roping yet, get started, and if you are, keep going. Jump rope is really one of the best cardio boosts that exist on the planet, so I highly encourage you to do it and get your technique right pretty much so that you can actually do it more and more and more regularly. So let's take a look about how the technique works. First, you want to keep your feet together. You want to keep your hands low here at your hip level, your shoulders relaxed, and your ab engaged. And one detail that's important is do not jump too high. A lot of time beginners are jumping too high, and that kills the groove basically because you spent way too much energy doing that. Let's take a look. This is a slow-mo so you can get details while watching. And turn your rope with your wrist. So beginners often mistake and they turn the rope with their shoulders. Keep those shoulders nice and down and just keep rolling the rope with your wrist. Another thing you can do is jump side to side. So that means slightly from one foot to the other rather than always on both feet. That way you save energy as well and it gives you a little bit of momentum. If you already are jumping rope, then implement the double unders in your routine. That's going to basically double the work in the same amount of time, and it really will be a challenge. And I guarantee a good burn after a session of these. So you could also alternate single and double jumps, so that way you don't burn yourself out just doing doubles. So you can do maybe 10 singles and one double, 10 singles, one double, and just keep going for 3 minutes. That would be a great way to get going. You can do 3 minutes before your workout and 3 minutes after your workout. That's a good cool down. These are all optional, different scenarios that I'm giving you, but these are ideas that will work. So get on your double unders and you will see the gains, I guarantee. Make sure that you don't jump too high either and that you're engaging your core right after you're jumping. Basically, you jump with your core and then hollow in the air. Turn your wrist twice as fast as you would do in a single, and then do it again. Let's see how it looks. One jump, turn the wrist twice, hollow the body, and boom, twice under. 1, 2, core engage, and breathe. Exhale as much as you can every jump. Good cardio, really good challenge. Give it a try. Let's talk about pulling now, because wide pull-ups are the next thing we talk about. So during the summer, always do your pull-ups. Grab as wide as you can. So if you can't go as wide as I am in the video, that's fine. Just make sure that you make progress over time. You want to get wider so that you get that nice V shape. The V shape comes from building your lats, and lats come from pulling with a wide grip. So really be diligent on how you do your pull-ups. Don't just be super narrow or shoulder width and do the same half reps that a lot of people do. Just go wide, full range of motion, and make sure you shrug your shoulders on every single rep. You want to get those lats really strong. Bring your chin over the bar. So don't lead with your chin. Just make it so that it follows your back and you end up with your chin over. Really important. And last but not least, you can also bring the bar behind your neck, just right there. And that really is a great shoulder opener. It's a trap work. It's just really activating tons of different body parts. And I highly recommend it so that you can really get that V shape doing those pulling throughout the summer. And you will see progress if you do that. Let's talk about the next thing, which is the decline push-ups. So a lot of time people are mistaking about the push-up as well. They do either always the same things or they don't really use good form. So they don't really see progress. So I wanted to just spend a few minutes here to focus on the decline push-ups. Decline push-ups should be used all the time. They really target that upper pec that most people are underusing. And that will benefit your handstands and a lot of overhead press exercises as well. So get on that decline push-up drill. They will make a difference. Instead of doing your classic push-up, just put your feet on the chair or even just a yoga block. Anything that's higher than the ground that gives you a little angle down will be a great way to start. The point here is to keep your back straight as much as possible. So you start here with a straight hollow body. Basically, I'm tilting my pelvis, engaging my rib cage. So if you've been watching my videos, you will understand that this is really always the same rule. Keep that pelvis here and this glute activated all the way down, all the way up, and maintain that line and that shoulder mobility. So reach as low as you can. As long as your elbows are 90 degrees, you're good. Just don't settle for bad form. So if you can't reach that depth, then work on it. Basically, just stop where you can and try to give it that little extra inch down once you feel that you're maintaining the right posture, and push again. Repeat that pattern and get better at it with time. Let's see how it looks in detail. Here, I'm really trying to not arch my back at the bottom. That's really the point of a decline push-up, is maintaining that relatively straight line from your heels to your shoulders. That way you don't give up with your back at the bottom. That really requires a lot of abs. So you'll see if you do that, that's going to make a lot of difference. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. That's a great exercise that will make a difference compared to classic push-ups. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Bandit Squats. So what you need in that case is a smaller band. So a small loop, and if you have a wider loop, then just double it up. It also works. And what it's going to do is challenge your glutes. So adding that band is going to really make a difference for your glutes. So put it right above your knee. Make sure that it's not in contact with your kneecap so that it would be uncomfortable and not great to move. Make sure that it's not bugging you, and just work on proper form. And every time you get down, it's going to be much harder to get low with the band. So give it a try. Let's see how it looks. Maintain your arms up as you go down. Basically straight back. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Engage the glutes all the way to the bottom. And here you want to not give up with your back here. When you're 90 degrees here, your back, and especially the lower back, stays straight. Look up, keep those shoulders up, hands up, and don't give up. Bandit squats really are going to make a difference, and to increase the difficulty, you can use the last rep to do a static hold. So anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds on every last rep of each set is going to make a difference. Then you can also add leg abduction. That means you're going to try and pull your legs apart, basically push them apart from each other. And the bend is going to be a big challenge, especially when you're at the bottom of the squat. The last thing we'll talk about today are the toes to bar. Very, very challenging exercise, and will make a difference in your ab development very, very quick. It's a hard movement, so make sure you work on the proper form. If you can't do toes to bar yet, there are ways to make it a bit easier. You can do knee raises, or just, L-sit raises, where you just stop where L-sit would be. But if you can and want to try this, I really recommend it, because the toes to bar are a great challenge. Let's see how it looks. You basically keep the back as straight as possible and bring your toes to the bar. And what you want to do is try to not swing it out. So maintain a good posture, as good as possible under the bar, and really use your lower abs to trigger that the lifting basically of your legs. Don't swing it back. So you can do straight reps, just like that. And don't forget the sides. So go on each hand and get reps equally on each side, basically. So these are the straight and these are the sideways. They will target your obliques. It's going to be really, really good for the size of your core, and they will be a great challenge. So get on your toes to bar and make sure to control that swing. So especially the descent, and don't swing it back on the way up. That's really a good exercise. It's going to really be challenging. Don't forget to go sideways as well, and you'll see progress. You will see that it's going to be hard to do, and that's a good sign if it does feel hard. So that's it for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, share the videos. That really helps other finding the content online, and I highly appreciate it. In the meantime, I wish you a good week, good workouts, and I will be back next week with a new video. Thank you guys.